Kathy Hilton, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my God. I am like honored to be here with you today. You are iconic. You are. Do you know that? You know that.
Well, I feel like that word's thrown around so much.
But it's true. It's really true. Did you tell Paris you were coming today?
Yes. In fact, I was texting with her last night and then she called this morning and I said, "Do you like her?" Okay. She goes, "I love her."
Okay. Do you call your daughters like before you agree to do something and like ask them their opinion usually or no?
Yes. I would say yes. When it comes to, I don't do a lot of podcasts. Okay. I was in Europe when I got the invitation. And so do you know Cade Hudson?
Yes.
Cade's one of my best friends.
She's the best.
He's like, "You are doing this."
Yeah. And
then my friend, Mark Mullet. Do you know Mark?
No.
He's like, "You're doing this." And he was on the boat. "I love her. She's great, blah, 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 blah." So
everyone on the boat is like Team Call Her Daddy. That's good to know.
They loved it.
Thank you guys. Okay, great. Okay, so have you ever gone and done something that Nikki and Paris were like, "Mom, do not fucking do that. Why are you doing it?" And you did it anyways?
Yes.
Okay.
The Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh. Oh, really? They weren't into it?
No.
Really?
No. But, for the last few years, the press would say, "Oh, I'm doing it," when I wasn't. And so I definitely thought about it, talked about it with my boys, my husband, and they were like, "Yeah, what the heck? Why not? Do it."
And why did Paris and Nikki not want you to do it?
I don't know. I think they just wouldn't want me on a show where there's a lot of drama. Wait, who, me? Drama?
You? No way.
So now they love it and they enjoy it and they get a kick out of it.
But at first they were a little nervous.
Right.
Okay. Between Paris and Nikki, who is more likely to raid your closet?
I would say both. Now, they both have a bigger shoe than I do and smaller dress size. But as far as accessories, whatever is there is theirs.
Is there anything in your closet that you are so particular about that you're like, you cannot touch this one thing?
You know what? I'm really good like that. Whatever they want to borrow, I'm great. I'm okay. I'm like flattered that they like what I have.
Who is more likely to send drama and like gossip in the family group chat?
Probably Nikki.
Love it.
No, I mean, Nikki knows what's going on.
Okay. More than Paris?
She keeps up with everything within the family. She doesn't gossip about other people.
Who is most likely to call you for mom advice?
Both.
Often?
Not that often, but when they really need it.
What do you think is like your best trait as a grandmother?
We were just with my son, Baron, and daughter-in-law Tessa, the three little ones in Las Vegas, and just we have a good time together. The little girl Milu, and then Caspian. They're like, "Me want to go with you. I'm gonna go up with your room." So it was cute. We brought them up there. And
your baby voice is amazing.
I have lots of voices.
Kathy, wait, pull them out. Be like, "Hi, I'm Kathy," and a couple of your voices.
Okay, I have a Labubu voice.
What?
I was going to bring you a Labubu.
No way.
Yes.
Wait.
But I thought if I dress the Labubu, I said, should I bring her a Labubu and I can put some jewelry on it and a little handbag? She goes, Paris goes, "She'll love that." But I figured if I did that, I'd be another 10 minutes late because I'm running around.
Wait, how do you know about Labubus? How did you get into Labubus?
Well, I'm a toy collector.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what do you collect? And then we have to go back to your voices.
Dolls, teddy bears, soldiers. I mean, everything you could think of.
How long have you been doing that?
Since I'm little. Barbies.
Does your husband, is he okay with it? Or is he like, this is bordering on hoarding? Like, what is going on?
Well, no, because I have a toy, like I have a playroom for the children.
Okay.
But a lot of my things are in it. Like my doll collection's in this doll house that lights up.
Oh my God.
And I enjoy it.
So then you got into Labubus.
So I got into Labubus. I was in the mall in Las Vegas. And I see all these people. And I'm like, and then they have the bigger ones, which I love that kind of fun pop art.
Okay.
So oh, good, you do. Okay,
Water.
great.
Water.
Is this real water?
That's real
Fake
water.
Okay.
That's real water.
Okay, great. Oh, I like this class.
That's real water. Thank you.
So there are like so many people in this little store.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, I can't wait in line. I've got to get going. So I took a picture, took a card, took a picture of everything. And a couple days later, got home and I left a DM and I got a call back.
Wait, and when you're getting these Labubus and you said you're DMing people, do you often just slide into people's DMs?
Yes.
You do?
Mm-hmm. So I called him and he called me back like 2 hours later.
Oh.
And he said, I'm in town and I can come meet with you at your house.
And who is this man again?
With Labubu.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay. And so Rick's like, are you sure? I mean, what if it's a crazy nut you've got coming into the house, whatever. So I then canceled and we thought, we'll have him at the party and it'll be the daytime. And they brought all the little accessories, all the little handbags, little glasses, purses, everything.
I'm dying at you. Just
shoes.
Like sliding into people's DMs, being like, come on over. And Rick's like, sweetie, you can't just invite random people on Instagram over to the house. You're
exactly.
like, oh, that's kind of fair. Who's the most random person you've ever DM'd? Or the most famous?
Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily have to be somebody famous. It's if I want something.
You're going to go for it.
I'm going to get my hands on it.
Okay, Kathy, you kind of are known for pranks, I feel like.
Yes.
Like you're good at these pranks. Which of your daughters is most likely to engage with you in a prank?
Both. Paris will get on the phone, actually. Nikki's more the cheerleader and here, dial this number. But it's never mean-spirited.
No, it's fun.
It's always, and even though it's fun and it's silly, I always call back within 10 minutes because I don't want them up all night wondering who is this lunatic that called me.
What do you think is personally one of the best pranks that you've ever pulled off?
I would say calling a friend of mine, and she is a wonderful mother, but she is not the type that's going to remember the teacher's first name or last name or what grade. So I called up and I said that it was Mrs. Morton calling. And we noticed that you were not there at drop-off. And we're very, very upset. You had signed up for pizza day. And, at the beginning of the year, all the parents sign up, back to school night. They sign up for pizza day. Oh, I'll do this. They're gung-ho? Gung-ho on everything. But of course, she doesn't write any of it down or put it in her calendar. So I said, we had 18 children here today that went hungry and 36 parents that were very upset. So, I do this whole thing.
And she's like mortified.
She's completely mortified and just, literally losing it.
So are you using your little like fake voices
right
on these
or
prank
I said
calls?
You were supposed to show up at the carnival and you'd signed up to do the swing along and we had your name on it and you never showed up. And she goes, oh, I didn't realize that. I said, well, if you'd like, I'd be happy at drop off today to hand out flyers to everybody to let them know that you did go ahead and donate. She goes, oh, no, that's okay. No, I don't want you to do that. Just like silly things.
And then when you call your friends back eventually and tell them, are they like, Kathy, what the fuck?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Right?
Okay, you're also known for, that's like a juice with electrolytes.
Oh, we love that.
We love that. That's my drink, Unwell.
It's really
makes you feel
important.
Well. Very important. Kathy, you know what's up.
I'm very into all of this.
Me too.
And I won't mention names, but there's one that we have to stay away from. So
there you go. Well,
I'm really glad that you have Unwell.
Thank you. Me too. And so is the world. Okay. You're also known for throwing great parties. Yeah, smile into the camera,
I
Kathy.
hold it like that.
You're like brand deal coming soon with Unwell. You're a great sponsor. Thanks. What is a non-negotiable for you when you are hosting one of these big parties? Like, what do you have to have?
Well, I mean, I have to have, I don't like making people dress up like, oh, the theme is everybody's a blue party or a pink party, nothing like that. But I just like to have a reason to have the party. I like to have activations.
Ooh.
Like we do a health and wellness twice a year, and we get the, True Niagen does, because I do it every week. We do a drip. So everybody gets to come and have a drip and, massage
Ooh.
and tie this. And I have, you name it. I mean,
You got
everything
it.
you could think of, the best of the best, the latest, the greatest,
Oh,
machines for the face,
I want to be friends with you.
manicures, pedicures, life coaches,
Oh.
dogs. You can adopt a dog. It's just, and we play folk music.
Oh.
And we've got big blankets out and pillows, and people bring their children, their dogs.
Wow.
It's just a really cool day. Healthy food, handmade soaps, like beautiful things.
And then do these parties ever then turn into like ragers?
Only Christmas.
Okay, Christmas.
Christmas does.
Have you ever had to throw someone out of a party?
No, I just disappear
Okay.
because I think that's rude. And I have enough security there that they're watching everything.
So maybe are you you're going to like whisper to them, but then you're going to kind of like leave and then they'll handle it.
Exactly. Well, they're actually having so much fun. And they're like, oh, I'll have some scrambled eggs now. I'll have another glass of Chanel. Give me a Bellini. They're there until 4 a.m.
Okay, but I've heard that you have a members only club for
Yes.
certain guests after a party. You keep people at your house.
I kidnap them.
You kidnap them.
And it's behind closed doors.
Okay.
It's in the library. There is a line. There literally is standing room only. I have bought like 16 little stools, like little pull-ups like this.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, I have like Andy Cohen's, like I have like the clubhouse.
Oh.
And then I have the big L sofa, and we've got the phones going, and then we'll call people.
No.
And, yes.
You're prank calling?
Prank calling people, telling stories. I mean, just lots of fun.
And what does it take to get invited to the after members only club?
It's just really close friends that are going to participate.
Mhm.
That have some contacts.
Oh, right. So you're recruiting based on like
You got to give me some of your numbers. But then it's fun because then everybody in the beginning is like, and then it's like the karaoke. Nobody wants to do it. And then before you know, wait, call this person.
and then it starts rolling.
Call this person. Exactly. Now you got to block my phone number, and it's hysterical.
Wait, that is so fun because I feel like I remember doing Star 6-7 when I was younger in high school with my friends, and we would do this. But then I just gave up on it because I don't know. I guess like I forgot.
I believe that Star 6-9 was invented because of me.
Oh my God.
I'm not kidding you.
You've been doing this for a while.
I've been doing this for a long time.
Did you do it with your sisters when you were younger?
Yes.
Okay, so this has been a part of your life forever.
Yes.
But now do you worry that people are going to catch on to you because you do it so often?
No. No.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Tinder. Daddy Gang, you know that feeling of finding an amazing hole-in-the-wall restaurant when you're traveling to a foreign city? There is truly nothing better than having the best meal of your life surrounded by locals where nobody knows you're a tourist. Well, with Tinder's help, you can have more moments like that and get a true taste of the local life. Tinder's passport mode can be the best travel companion when you're looking for a local tour guide in any city in the world. Try Tinder Passport globally to connect locally during your travels or even before you start packing, all while making traveling to a new place feel easier. With Tinder's help, add more plans to your itinerary by matching with a local and setting a date to see the city through their eyes. Passport mode is also a great way to help immerse yourself deeper into the culture and have more authentic experiences while traveling. With Passport mode, there's so much to discover. Explore all of the possibilities for yourself. Tinder, it starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. Okay, let's talk about Real Housewives. We got to circle back.
Yep.
You mentioned that your daughters were like, Mother,
Yeah.
no. And then you ended up doing it. What made you want to join? Because if your daughters are like, Mom, don't do it.
But you know what? It's okay for them to do things. But it was during COVID. I was bored. And Kyle and I had been kind of separated. And let me tell you, she works very hard. It's a lot of work as a housewife. You are busy filming for 4 months. Then you're doing promotion and press for 2 months. Then you're getting ready for the reunion. I mean, it's a lot. So it was fun way to spend time with her. And also, it's a great platform to be able to do a lot of things.
Were you hesitant at all about not having control of people filming you and being on reality TV?
No, because I've been around it so long.
Yeah.
I really have. So you don't even think about, like, none of the girls even think about the camera being there. You don't even think about it.
How do you think the show impacted you and Kyle's relationship by you doing it?
We were like little girls again and having fun and laughing and just, I pulled some pranks on her.
Yes, you did.
And, the fake martini and getting into bed with her and annoying her because I love to annoy her, get a rise out of her. We just laughed and had a really good time.
And I know, obviously, like, I feel like the world has known, just because also of the show, that you guys have had a lot of ups and downs. Like, what do you think it took for you guys to get? I will
say that it all gets exaggerated too. I mean, it really, I'll read things 4 hours ago. Kathy and Kyle are still not getting along. What?
It's also like sisters. I feel like I have a sister, so I know how it goes with sisters, and we can fight like no other. And then, but she's like my person in this world. Yeah. She's my best friend. So it's like I fight with her like I wouldn't with a friend.
Right.
But then it's my blood. So I'm always coming back to her.
You know that we never did. And it's interesting, on this last reunion, I said to the girls on this side, I said, all right, wait a second. I want to say one thing right now. And I'm going to whisper to all of you girls how many times we have had a fight in our lives. And I went like this, 3. I said, Kyle, how many times have we had a disagreement? She said 3. You can watch it. So we're not fighters.
Yeah. I think one of the major issues that everyone saw was between you and Kyle was really just the tension between your husband and her ex, Mauricio. Do you have any advice for people listening and watching that have not the most perfect relationship with their sibling's partner?
I think that got taken out of context a little bit too. I like Maurice. I wish him the best. And we had a lot of good times together. And, he's the father of my nieces, and I love my nieces. All of our children are like siblings. And it's really sweet.
Do you think that situation, like, would you want Kyle to get back with Mauricio ever, or are you like happy for her now where she's at?
I would want whatever she would, it would make me, of course it would put a smile on my face. I don't like change. I like everybody, and I don't care how old your children are. It hurts. It doesn't matter if they're 5 or if they're 25.
Do you think you would ever join Real Housewives full time?
No. That I've said that, and I will. I couldn't.
Why?
Because I have my husband, I have my children, my grandchildren, I have other businesses, and I would no way be able to devote the time.
Okay,
I love the job I have. I can come in. I really, really have a good time with all the girls. It's like a little girls' club.
It's a lot of drama, though.
When I'm there, I try to make it, I try to have the parties and the fun.
But are you like that in your normal life? Like, you don't want to be a part of drama?
No.
But I feel like you'd be good in drama. Like, if someone comes at you
Let me tell you something. If little Hunky Dory gets pushed, but I don't want to get pushed. And I try my hardest just to keep the peace.
How many times a year do you think you get pushed?
Not that often.
Mm-hmm. And when you get pushed,
don't push me.
I feel like you're someone that's like could be really powerful with her words.
No, I'm joking. I'm really a very sensitive person. I'm a Pisces.
Oh, okay.
I can cry easily. Both my girls are that way too.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed with Hunky Dory. Okay, you obviously don't have a tagline, but let's come up with it right now. What would your Real Housewives tagline be?
I may be the hostess with the mostest, but I don't serve drama.
Boom!
Only diamonds and caviar. Or Labubus.
Wait, that's good.
Right?
Kathy.
That's good.
Okay, maybe you have to be full-time for 2 seconds just so that we can get you spinning and we see you saying that.
I would be spinning and falling in high heels.
You'd look gorgeous doing it. Okay, I'm going to ask you some Real Housewives rapid fire and you're just going to say whatever comes to your mind. Okay, who gives the best advice?
I think I do. Because I have the most experience.
Okay, who's the most high maintenance?
Well, on reality TV, I don't think you get much of a chance to be high maintenance.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just bringing whatever in your closet.
I'm bringing whatever fits.
And your fishnets.
And my fishnets.
They look cute, trendy.
Paris wears them. And I got that from her because I don't want to have orange legs.
Oh, is that what she does?
And you can do this so that you don't have to do the spray tan. I am really pale.
Me too.
Are you?
But I do the spray tan.
And I get hot.
Me too.
So these breathe.
Wait.
I just bought an eyelet blazer. I'm waiting to see. Have you heard of Shein? Shin? Shien?
Kathy.
It's like $22.
Kathy.
But it looks good.
Kathy.
And it's got eyelet. So I'm thinking I'll breathe in this.
Wait. I'm going to start crying. First of all, what did you just say you bought? An
eyelet.
What is that?
Do you know what eyelet is?
No.
It's like little circle, like a flower cutouts.
And you bought an eyelet blazer from Shein, Kathy Hilton? You need to call Paris right now. And we need to call her right now and tell her this. Do you have your phone? Oh, yeah. Let's get the phone.
You know who will have it? Is that
yours?
my phone?
Okay. Call Paris.
Okay.
And tell her we're on air. And you need to tell her what you just told me.
Hello?
Paris.
Yeah, say hi.
We're recording right now. You need to listen. I'm in the middle of the interview with your mother. And I go, we're talking about something. And she goes, you know what have you ever heard of Shein or Shein? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, I just bought a blazer from there. And it's this, what is it? What is it, Kathy?
It's eyelet.
It's eyelet.
Well, we were talking about, I like these because they have holes. So the fishnets, Paris, that you got me wearing.
Yeah.
So I don't have orange legs and I can breathe because of the fishnets.
Yes.
And so I bought an eyelet blazer for $22. You know what eyelet is, don't you?
Paris says that's hot. Okay, we love you, Paris. In our hectic, fast-paced lives, we could use some slowing down. Haagen-Dazs is made to be savored and enjoyed slowly. Introducing new Haagen-Dazs Belgian waffle cones, a completely new experience that's worth slowing down for. Daddy Gang, you've never had cones like this before, okay? They'll take crunch to a whole new level. Each crispy waffle cone is filled with the velvety smooth ice cream that Haagen-Dazs is known and loved for. Then it's finished with delicious toppings and a decadent bite of sauce waiting for you at the bottom of the cone, okay? Haagen-Dazs Belgian waffle cones come in 4 delicious flavors: vanilla salted caramel, summer berry, triple chocolate fudge, and toasted almond fudge. Boom. Sign me up. You guys know that I have the most hectic days at the office. So when I get home, I love to grab a little treat, toss my phone away, and take a minute to myself. These cones are a must-have in my freezer. I'm obsessed with the summer berry flavor. It's fruity and it's sweet. And seriously, it always hits the spot. It's the perfect way to end a long, 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 stressful day. Ice cream just always hits the spot for me. And these Haagen-Dazs cones are truly the perfect treat. Savor your moment of slow with new Haagen-Dazs Belgian waffle cones available at retailers nationwide. This is an advertisement from BetterHelp. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely have been overworking myself this year. And I decided that this summer I really, really need to try and relax a bit and focus on just enjoying everything I'm working so hard for. So taking some time to prioritize my wellness is truly the only way that I'm able to go back to work and actually give it my all. Workplace stress is now one of the top causes of declining mental health, with 61% of the global workforce experiencing higher than normal stress levels. Work is stressful, but we can all start small with a focus on wellness to help make it more manageable, Daddy Gang. Therapy can help you navigate whatever challenges the workday or any day might bring. So, with over 30,000 therapists worldwide, BetterHelp is the world's largest online therapy platform. They have served over 5 million people globally, and the results truly speak for themselves. The app is rated a 4.9 out of 5 on the App Store based on 1.7 million client reviews. It's also super convenient. You can join a session with a click of a button or switch therapists anytime you need. As the largest online therapy provider in the world, BetterHelp can provide access to mental health professionals with a diverse variety of expertise. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/daddy. That's betterhelp.com/daddy. Okay, Real Housewives, who is the most fun to party with?
Sutton, Erica, Dorit's a lot of fun. Rachel Zoe. I love Rachel. She's a great pal. She's like part of the family. She's coming on. So we're going to Sedona tomorrow.
Oh.
So I'm thinking that could be the worst trip.
Okay.
Because it's going to be boiling.
Right. Are you going to bring your fishnets?
No, I'm not bringing any fishnets.
What are you going to wear?
I don't know. That I'm really wondering, how am I going to get around?
We need flowy and we need
I know.
big hats.
Yes, but then my head gets hot.
What if you did one of those from Amazon where you clip it so the top of your head is exposed, but you get a little shade?
Oh, a visor. The girls get very angry when I wear a visor.
The girls as in your daughters or the housewives?
My girls.
Oh, they don't like it.
No.
I could see Paris Hilton being like, absolutely don't wear a fucking visor, Mom.
And Nikki does that too. She says, Mom, please. That's so beyond.
But maybe you need to do that in Sedona.
Oh, I live in visors.
You do?
Well, I like it because they're tight right here.
Yeah.
And if you're like, I wear them even all the time because like if I'm by myself, I'm shy or whatever, you don't have to make eye contact.
We're keeping it close.
Yeah.
What is a fashion absolutely no for you?
A fashion no for me would be leggings.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What about them?
I like with a little bit of, I don't like the jeans that
tight.
look like they're sprayed on. I like a tight fit. The new jeans I'm loving are Mousy. Ooh. Have you seen Mousy?
No.
Vintage?
No.
I think it's the best jean going right now.
Okay, so we want a little bit off the leg, not spray paint.
Right.
Okay.
Because it gives a good shape to the leg.
Mm-hmm. Love that. Kris Jenner has made some appearances on the show. Do you think she'd ever join the cast?
I would love it if she did, but I doubt it.
I know. That would be so iconic.
It would be iconic. We would have a lot of fun.
Can you explain to me how the Hiltons and the Kardashians initially met and became friends?
Well, Kris and I were friends.
For how long?
Oh, years. When the girls were little girls.
Oh, okay. How did you guys meet?
We had done some charity things together. And so Caitlin and Kris and Rick and I, we would go on trips together and go to New York and Las Vegas and you name it. And the four of us and a couple other people would hang out, go down to the desert, really very, very close. And the kids became close. And then they kind of, at a certain age, they go off and do their thing. So I called Kris one day and I said, Paris is starting this TV show and she needs somebody that can be with her and organize her. And I thought it would be a great opportunity for Kim and Paris to have fun together. But, I know that she'll make sure Paris gets here on time. And I just wanted Paris to have someone. So we kind of set up this play date. And she said, I love it. So the girls ran around the world together and had a blast.
Oh, that is because now obviously, that's what changed everything for everyone. Then it all just became, and then these two women are the most famous women in the world.
Oh my God.
When I interviewed Nicole Richie, she said that she and Paris were obviously inseparable growing up.
Oh my God, so cute.
What was the most chaotic situation those girls ever got you into?
Well, we were in Las Vegas and Rick gets a call from the police department that they had snuck out and they were in Las Vegas on the Strip. And so, Rick was furious.
How did you feel?
I was like, they were young. They weren't doing anything wrong. They were probably 11, but sneaking out, they just wanted to go and, they went and bought those big straws I was like, oh my God. Or going to the pet store. What they would do is they'd have lemonade stands. We used to have a house in Malibu in the Colony, which is a very safe street. It's off the Pacific Coast Highway. So they'd make cookies and lemonade and iced tea and whatever. And they'd make these signs and you have to drive very slow in there. So you have a captive audience and they'd run up to people's cars. And of course the people stop. So they made a lot of money. So they would take their bikes across the highway and go to the pet store, come back with a cat, a dog. This is a long time ago.
That's what Nicole literally at one point had a snake, a rat, they had
ferrets.
Yes. Wait, were you wild growing up?
No, not at all.
Where do you think the girls got it from?
I don't know. I was not at all.
I'm picturing you when you get these calls because I know eventually.
I snuck and had a couple cigarettes. We'd go to Westwood Village. And I remember going in the alley because I used to go to this place called Woody's to play pinball.
Okay.
Because I was a pinball wizard.
Oh, Kathy.
And I was a show off.
Oh my God.
And, I'd have my little bike and do little wheelies and, oh yeah. So I'd rub pickles all over my fingers to get the smell of the cigarette off.
Did that work? Okay, see, you had the awareness. You knew how to get through. Okay, I can't have my parents
from A
know.
to C.
Uh-huh. So,
but I never wanted to, I just wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't have it in me to want to. I had a lot of fun, though.
Obviously, there was so much that went on of you getting calls, wondering where Paris was in moments, and the chaos of her teens and her 20s. But now that she's a mother, how has your relationship with her evolved?
I am so proud of her. I'm proud of all of my children. And she went through a lot and it breaks my heart. But I have to tell you, I am literally bursting with pride. And parents out there, you will get through it. Every cell in her body, of all my children, I am proud of them and I love them and they're my everything. And my grandchildren and my husband feels the same way. They're our life.
Let's talk about your husband, your relationship. You guys met when you were 15.
I was 15. He was 19.
What attracted you to him?
He looked like a blonde surfer.
Where did you meet?
We met through a friend. And he was going to school in Denver. So he'd kind of go back and forth.
You guys got married when you were 20.
19.
19.
I had Paris at 20.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. How did you know you were ready for marriage?
We had gone on this ski vacation to Lake Tahoe. And when it was time to leave and to go back, he was going to go to New York to go work for an investment banking firm. So we are lying in bed watching the Flintstones. Okay. And he looks at me and he goes, we need to pack up and everything. We'd been there for a while. And he said, we need to go home and tell, your parents and my parents that we're going to be getting married. That's how he told me.
What was your reaction?
I just remember driving back in this pickup truck to LA with him. And he dropped me at my house. And he said, I'm going to go home and take a shower and then come back and pick you up. And I remember holding on to him and just like starting to cry. I don't want you to leave. Like, not even for a minute.
And it's been, 45 years of marriage?
Yeah.
How do you think over the 45 years you guys have grown together?
I think it's just, I don't have one regret. I don't have one regret. I really believe that I really have angels there. Because coming from a divorced family, I never wanted that. And I think that the girls really take that seriously. They really respected and they waited. They wanted to find the right person.
Yeah, that's really beautiful.
And my boys as well, because a lot of their friends their parents were divorced. And when I was little, there wasn't as much of that. And I almost felt shameful. Like, that might sound strange, but it bothered me.
I think that's normal. I think a lot of people, if you come from divorced family, you're like, I want to do it different. Or if you have parents that stayed together, then you have the pressure of like, I need to have that too. Like, you're always kind of comparing yourself to what your parents had or didn't have. So I can see where Nikki and Paris are probably like, oh my God, we're looking up to this beautiful 45-year relationship.
Which is so sweet that they see that.
Yeah.
And that they say that to us.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any advice for people who are watching that are looking to have a long-lasting relationship? Like, what does it take to have a long relationship and a marriage?
I think it takes a lot of give and take. The old cliche, don't ever go to sleep mad. I think try to spend as much quality time together and to keep the right influences around. Like, you don't want to have a couple around that's fighting, or, the guy's watching the football game and, oh, look at the cheerleader, she's so cute. Like, if that was done with me, that guy would never be in my house again when I was younger.
I love that. I love that, Kathy. Like, I think you're right. I do think it's like sometimes you can look at friends around you and be like, oh, well, at least that's not our relationship. But if you're allowing it to seep into you and you're spending time,
it becomes acceptable. And you have to learn to keep it exciting and a little mystery.
Oh, how do we do that?
And men don't want to hear a lot of gossip, complaining. You really have to, or whoever your partner is.
Okay, let's talk about the Cheesecake Factory. Because
what, the Cheesecake Factory? Oh my God.
I've heard that you and your husband have been spotted at the Cheesecake Factory. Yes. And you guys kind of love to go on date nights there. Is that true?
We will go there once a month.
Once a month?
Mm-hmm. Well, every couple months.
Do you have a membership, like a card?
No.
You're like, but can I get one?
They should give me one of those things where you snap it. Yeah. Okay, no, they don't even give me a piece of cheesecake.
How did this become a go-to?
He likes the wings there.
And what do you like
the
there?
Buffalo wings. And I like the meatloaf. I like the omelet. And then they have a Monte Cristo on brunch, for brunch.
What is a Monte Cristo?
Monte Cristo is a deep fried, like a croque monsieur.
Oh.
With ham and cheese and like French toast. And then powdered sugar and syrup.
They've got great brunch.
And the best brown bread.
So good.
And my husband loves cheesecake. So we bring our dog.
You do.
Our dogs go to dinner with us everywhere. And the one dog, there's something about that place. The dog wants to go over and sit with the people next to us. And we're on a banquet.
Right.
So the dog will go and sit there and put his little head on their lap.
I love that for your dog. That's
I
fun.
know, is that cute? I'm
That's
like,
really
come
fun.
back here, Moda.
Okay, on the show, you revealed that you don't sext Rick, but you have some steamy pictures locked in your safety deposit box at the bank.
Yes.
What is the story behind these pictures?
He wanted to take those pictures when we were younger and we were in Miami.
Oh.
And there was a mirror on the ceiling. So, of course, but it's very tasteful. I got into a very cute little position. And you can't, just like the little side of my butt showing. And
so they're in the bank.
They're in the bank.
Not your house safe.
No, I moved everything out like 5-6 years ago.
Just in case.
Why?
Is there any other like interesting things like that in the box?
No.
Just those photos.
Exactly.
And since they're in the box, do you think Rick ever goes to the bank to look at the pictures, or are they just there for rainy day?
I don't think he's over at the bank.
Okay. Okay, that's so fair. Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Shopify. I think my favorite part about growing unwell has been hearing from the Daddy Gang about what you guys want more of, whether it's a new hydration flavor, you want to have an event, or just creating sweats for us to all be cozy in and lay and lounge and watch more Call Her Daddy episodes. So much of what I do business-wise is influenced by all of you. Sometimes starting a new business idea, though, it's not just about starting with a product, but it's really about finding what product your community needs first. And when it comes time to launch, turn to Shopify, the commerce platform trusted by millions of businesses. You can literally set up an entire online store in a day. Like right now, Daddy Gang, you could be setting yours up. Everything is conveniently managed in one platform, and you can tag and sell all of your products globally and across all major social media sites right from your phone. There's also Shopify Magic and AI tools like an AI assistant that helps with reports, editing images, and content ideas. Trust me, the content that you launch alongside your product could be a huge game changer for sales. I also love using Shopify to track sales and data and see what products our community wants more of. And not only can I sell online, but Shopify helps with sales at in-person Unwell events and pop-ups too, making it way easier to see what products you're all loving. So, Daddy Gang, it is time to build your brand. Head to shopify.com/daddy to see how easy it is to start your business today. That's shopify.com/daddy. Okay, what is your go-to excuse for getting out of plans?
It's kind of hard to do that. I don't like saying no.
I know.
So I'll say to my husband, Rick, can't you tell them? And he'll go, no, you have to learn to do that. I go, we've been married 45 years. If I haven't learned it by now, it's so easy because he's blunt. He is very blunt and it's very easy to say no. But for me, it's hard. So I usually don't say no and I go.
You go or you use Rick and he'll say no.
Exactly.
Okay, what has been your biggest slip up on social media?
Okay. When I first started, there was a catastrophe somewhere, a tragedy, and I put LOL, and I meant love. I meant something. I don't remember what it was.
Lots of love. Yeah.
Something
LOL.
like that, but it was
laugh out loud.
But everybody knew that it was new to me and I was forgiven. Can you imagine? And I, by mistake, put out my phone number and put out a text on my story or on my page, something like that. Yeah. I don't know. I get into these mix-ups.
And is it like your daughter's calling you, being like, Mom?
Yes, they get mad.
Get mad.
I also page them.
You page them?
I used to page them, and people were very helpful. They didn't get mad at me.
What do you
A few
mean?
people said, you use this as a like it's your answering machine, or these are all your Insta secretaries or whatever. But I would page them and I'd say, please help me to get Paris or Nikki to call me right away. And so their phones start blowing up.
Wait, and who are you paging?
The girls, because they're not answering their phone.
And you're paging people to get the girls to answer their phone?
On Twitter.
On Twitter?
Yes.
Wait, Kathy. You're on Twitter.
Yes.
That's what you mean by paging.
Yes.
Okay.
I put at all little pager. Hiltons. And there's like millions of little Hiltons.
Wait.
So the phones are just blowing up and going off, and
you're tweeting.
Yes.
At all the Hiltons.
Right.
Like Paris's fans.
Yes.
Can you get in touch with my daughter?
And have her call me right away.
No.
And when I lived in New York, I used to call I figured out I'd call the New York Post, and I'd say, how do I find out? So he'd answer city desk, and it would be 12:30 at night. I'd say, do you know where Paris Hilton is right now? But I became friends with him. He said, hold on, ma'am. And I think he began to feel sorry for me. So he said, she just left, what is it, Bar 8 or
yeah.
Bungalow 8?
Yeah.
She was seen at 12:29, and I believe she just walked into whatever, because they would track them because of the paparazzi.
Oh my God.
So they'd know exactly. But how nice that man.
He had your back.
And if he's listening, yes.
Thank you.
And I was like, thank you so much.
I'm dying at you tweeting. And you call it paging. That's amazing. Paging. Tweeting. Same thing. Okay, what is the most embarrassing thing you've done after too many martinis?
And I would say probably inviting people to go and do something, or go on a trip, or go down to the desert the following, like that weekend. And then I'm thinking, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? Something like that. Like you're all excited and it all sounds good.
Do you do that often?
No.
But on your third martini, you're...
Yes.
Hey, you want to go to Palm Springs together?
Right, exactly.
You don't even know their last name.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, what is a story you've tried to get killed in the media?
Let me tell you something. What I've learned is there is not one person that could say that I've ever played ball with them. One person. Because once you start, I would never want anyone to have that on me. I actually, years ago, I met with Richard Johnson.
Who's that?
He was the head guy at Page Six. And I said, my husband and I would like to meet with you. And we met at our club, Doubles, at like 4:00 in the afternoon at the Sherry Netherland. And he came down. You know, he was doing his job, whatever. But I said, this is becoming harassment. And it's not fair. One day you'll have children. And what if this was your daughter? Because, you know, you would see a story, some little schmuck promoter, club promoter, and then they tie it to a model. Then they tie it to the restaurant, and you'll see 5 or 6 names and make up something. And sometimes the things could be true, and sometimes the good things that they say aren't true. But it was every single day. And I said, this feels like stalking. This has got to stop.
I mean, that's pretty like commendable that you can sit here and be like, I've never, because I know obviously in like the heyday of like Paris with paparazzi, like it probably was easier maybe in someone's mind at some point to be like, can we just pay these people off to stop? And the fact that you were like,
you don't ever want to do that because then they own you. I came from a place of person to person. Like, this is beyond.
Yeah.
This is not fair. I have 3 other children. You know, my husband and I, we're trying to live our life, and this is...
Do you feel like it worked? Like, did he let up a little?
I don't know.
But good for your conscience.
It was almost like living in The Wizard of Oz with the little witch and the broomstick just following you around, like knowing, like, and coming up with things. You know, they get calls. I wish that a source sang. The source, really? Well, we need to say who the source is.
I agree with that. If it's a source, then say the name of the source.
Yeah.
That should be a new rule.
Right?
Let's put that into...
Let's put that into motion.
Yeah. Let's go, Kathy.
I'm taking that to Washington.
Let's go. Okay, who is your celebrity hall pass?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Pass? What do you mean by that?
Kathy.
A hall pass? A crush?
No.
A hall pass.
If you, in another world,
right,
could... you wouldn't actually, like, it's fun. Like, oh, who is your hall pass? Like, who would you sleep with if not your husband? And not even like that. Like, who's your guy? You know what I mean? Like, who would be your celebrity hall pass?
Okay.
Okay, a crush. Let's say your crush.
Only one.
Who?
If I didn't know my husband.
If. Yeah, your husband doesn't even exist.
And, you know, I was younger.
Yes.
I'm just going to give an initial.
How the fuck am I going to find that out? Okay, give me an initial.
I'm embarrassed.
Don't be. B.
Yes.
We sit here for an hour.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. Yeah. Oh my God. Don't be embarrassed. Okay. Have you ever Irish goodbyed your own party to go to bed?
Yes.
How often are you doing that? If you're having 5 parties, how many times are you doing that?
Well, during the holidays, I have 5 or 6. So I will do it, you know, when it starts getting really late, because I go up and I change like this. When people are still there all dressed up, but I'm, you know, I slide into the members, the library. You have to come over to the library sometime.
I mean, I'd be honored for the invite.
Wouldn't that be fun?
I promise I'll bring my...
Bring your Rolodex.
I'll bring my Rolodex.
Bring
Kathy.
your phone with you.
I'll bring it. Okay. Have you ever texted the wrong person something shady about them? Oh.
Or said something.
Yes.
And it happened to me like yesterday.
No. What happened?
I am saying that we have to tell this girl to move it along and we got to land the plane. And I didn't realize, because I was getting my hair washed, that she was standing right there.
No.
And I love her. But I'm like, we got to explain to her, we got to move this along. We got to land the plane, you know?
Who are you saying that to?
To my hairdresser.
The woman was sitting right there.
Right.
Oh my God.
So I was like,
you're like, Patricia.
But then I go, you know, Labine. And she's like, no. Labine? I go, yes, Labine.
Because you're just trying to like, and so did you pretend you weren't talking about her?
Yeah, I get into a whole big thing to mix it up.
Right, we were just talking about how...
You know Labine. Remember Labine? And she's like, I feel like I've heard that a lot. And I'm like, yeah.
That's who we're talking about.
Exactly.
Don't you agree? And she's like, but you just said my name. You're like, because I saw you standing over me and I wanted you to join the conversation.
Sometimes we will refer to people. Paris will do the same thing too, like a Jewel.
Wait, are you saying like so that you give them like a code name?
Like the guy is a Jewel.
A Jewel.
Like he's not great. He's not cute.
Okay.
Right?
So we're calling them so you call him what?
A Jewel.
Okay. And that's what you call everyone that you are talking about?
Yeah, and the girls do too. So and they're friends. So we know what we're talking. You know, they know what I mean.
But it's code.
So one person said to me, I'll never go, so what do you mean a jewel? I go, you are a jewel. You're a jewel of a person. I mean, a jewel is, they're like,
yeah.
I was so embarrassed because I felt like they kind of got it. Or Paris and Nikki, like if we're somewhere and we're getting a service, right? They'll go, did you talk to Billy? Like, did you get the bill?
Oh, interesting. So you have a lingo, so people around you wouldn't know what you're saying.
Did you talk to Tipper? How long will the party, how many people are going to be at the party? Like, what do you think we should, you know?
We
got to make this a little extra special because they've given us so much time. How many people do you think should be at the party? Right? And did you talk to William or Billy? That means do you have cash on you?
You guys have actual code language going on. Well, because I remember
like I maybe only have $20 in my purse, or I'd have 100 or something. So did you talk to Bill? So then
I have nothing. I haven't talked to him at all. I have nothing for him.
Yeah.
Well,
so we have this language that has developed over the years.
Well, on Beverly Hills, I remember the iconic scene where Kyle is sitting there and she's like, Kathy speaks in like halves. She'll be like, and then they obviously say, because you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
And then we were there, obviously.
Well, my feeling is I think it comes from being on QVC.
Oh.
I swear to God. Every minute is money. Every second. So so if I do know there's a camera around, I'm talking really quick because also there's 7 other girls and I won't get anything. I won't be able to talk because they're all talking.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever cried over a bad haircut?
Frizzy hair. If my hair doesn't look good, that's not good.
That's not good.
I'm just like so sad.
Are you putting a lot of work into it?
Straightener.
Like, what are you going to do with your hair on this trip tomorrow?
I know. That's what I'm worried about.
Did you ever go up? No.
You know what? I think I'll throw it up. I'll wear the visor.
Uh-huh. Throw it up.
And just throw it up.
Like, you could look cute with a little claw clip visor.
I live in claw clips.
Okay. And like a little messy, maybe a couple like pieces,
little pieces hanging down.
And a cute earring.
And Rachel will put my lashes on for me.
Okay, boom.
So I feel like I look a little cute that way.
Uh-huh. That's so nice to have friends that know how to do that. I don't know how to put fake lashes on.
She knows how to do her own makeup.
That's so nice.
So that's
lashes
really
are hard. Because if you get them wrong,
forget it.
It looks janky.
Right?
It's like, oh, you look like you had them on the night before.
The worst is when I'll say, honey, does this look okay? I feel like it's kind of, he goes, well, it's kind of hanging off on the side. Just take them off.
You're like, okay, never mind. Okay, Kathy, we're at the end. I want to know, to people that maybe like have seen you on TV, but weren't as familiar with you and maybe got to know you more today, like what is one thing you want them to really know about you? Miss Kathy Hilton.
I think I would want to be remembered or whatever as a kind person, fun, and, I try to do the right thing. And I want people to be nice,
Yeah, that's amazing. You were so fun. You have a great energy. Like, I can now see this members club get so kooky and fun.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on. This was fabulous.
It was
easy, right?
Fun, yeah.
It wasn't too scary, and it was light.
I'm not scared because I have nothing to be scared about.
Yes.
When you think about it, when you get to the point where I am in my life, I never would have done like any of this.
Like, you're like,
but it's like, you know what?
Have fun.
Why not? Because I have nothing.
You have no worries.
I have no worries.
You've got your comfort pillow.
I got my little pillow.
Oh wait, yeah, give me a sign off in one of your voices of just like say "Daddy Gang." I had so much fun today, and then
you have to. All right, I'm going to say that. I'm going to say 2 things, and then I'm going to say "Daddy Gang." What?
Just say what their name is, Daddy Gang. So like whatever. Like, thanks for having me on. I love you guys. Bye.
Oh, the daddy. Are these the fans?
Yeah, these are the fans. But we need your voice.
Okay. First, I'm going to tell you. Okay, close your eyes. I say this to my husband, but it's my Labubu voice.
Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
So close your eyes.
Everyone close your eyes in the room.
I'm kind of shy and embarrassed. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do it into the speaker here.
I'm hungry.
Did you understand what I said?
No, do it again.
Me hungry.
Oh my God. Did you just say me hungry?
Yes. Now, one more.
Okay.
Me tired.
Me tired. And are you doing this to your husband, pretending
to be cute?
And are you pretending
I'm trying to be cute so that he will take me to a restaurant. or that I'm tired tonight.
And I want to go home. And you do this, and you don't make him close his eyes.
No.
You'll just say it to him.
No, he thinks it's great.
Great. And do you keep it mostly to one word, or would you speak a sentence?
I do sentences.
Okay, give me a sentence.
I really like meeting all the daddy gang.
Kathy Hilton, you really are fucking iconic.
I'm scared and hungry.
I love it so much. Kathy, I'm obsessed with you. Thank you for doing this.
Well, I want you to come over to my house.
Okay. When should we do it? We'll figure it out.
We'll do a barbecue. We'll get Paris.
Because we just saw Paris and Carter, and my husband went to school with Carter at Columbia, and they know each other, and Paris and I are friends. So we said we all have to do something together, but maybe you should host us.
Yes.
We're going to do something.
We're going to do something big.
Kathy, this is just the beginning. People don't even know what's coming.
They don't?
No, they're going to watch for it now. So now we got to follow up on this.
Now we got to follow up.
Okay.
When is your birthday? Don't tell. Hold on.
You're not going to get it.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to say what, but don't give me looks or anything. If I'm wrong, then say you're wrong. Move ahead.
Okay.
You could be an Aquarius, but you're not. You could be a Pisces, but you're not.
And I'm not.
You could be an Aries, but you're not. Hold on.
Strong.
You could be a Taurus. You're not. Leo?
Yes.
You know, it's going to say Leo before that, but you're strong, you're generous, but you're not lazy.
I'm not lazy.
Well, I guess because Leos can be lazy.
I am not like, can
You're
they?
not.
Oh, I'm not lazy.
Look at the way a lion walks.
Oh, slow.
But they're like this, and they sit and they watch and they wait, and then they get you.
Do I remind you of a lion at all?
No. You remind me of one of the Hilton sisters.
God, I would love to be one of those.
But
yeah.
you're very generous with a big heart.
You're so sweet. Wait, and you're a what?
Pisces.
Pisces.
The fancy fish, and the other fish is very shy and hides.
What?
Yeah, there's two fish.
Is that
Swimming
a Pisces?
in opposite directions.
Kathy, we have so much to talk about in the members club. It's really crazy.
We'll get into a night at the members club.
We will get into a night.
Oh my God. And you can bring these.
Oh my God. We'll do a podcast from the members.
Yes. Don't laugh.
Oh my God. No, you wouldn't want a podcast to go live from the members club.
Why?
What happens in the members club stays in the members club? No.
But if we could share things with people and raise a little money,
then it's all for a good cause.
it's for a good cause and
All
a
right.
good chuckle.
Boom. Okay, episode finished. Daddy Gang, I hope you enjoyed.
Daddy Gang, I want to meet you. I don't know the Daddy Gang.
Yeah, but you're gonna meet them one day. Kathy Hilton, you are the best. Thank you for a fabulous time. I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun.
Okay, good.
It was really cool.
Woo!
What is up, Daddy Gang? It is your founding father, Alex Cooper, with Call Her Daddy.
Amaya Papaya, welcome to Call Her Daddy.
Oh my God, thank you for having me, the Alex Cooper.
No, I'm so excited to meet you. I feel like I've been watching you for like months now, and now to get to meet you in person,
Yes.
it feels pretty surreal, honestly.
Oh my God.
Okay, you are straight from Fiji to the
Yes.
studio. You just won Love Island. How the
Yes.
fuck are you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling so overwhelmed with gratitude. It's nothing but positive feelings, but I really do feel seen and validated.
Truly, like America fell in love with you and you became a fan favorite like pretty quickly early on. But did you feel that way in the villa, Amaya?
Girl, we were all so isolated.
Yeah.
And it really got to the point where I was like, I felt so misunderstood. And I'm like, wait, is there something wrong with me? Like, what am I doing wrong? Because in the real world, when you're feeling like that, you could easily just block someone. But while being there, you have to like be around certain situations. So
Do you usually block people?
I'm the person who'd be like, okay, you know what? Bye. Peace out. Block.
You're heavy on the block.
I'm heavy on the block, girl. I probably have so many people blocked that I don't even remember why. Maybe they didn't like the way my cat looked, and I'm like, you know what? Block.
Wait, you have cats?
Yeah.
How many? I didn't know if you were talking about your cat or your kitty cat.
Oh.
Wait, how many cats do you have?
I have two. So Romeo and Luna.
Oh my God, I'm obsessed. We, first of all, have to talk about the sweats.
I love
Sensitive Gangsta.
Sensitive Gangsta.
Made in honor of you. Can you explain to me, like, what is the story behind you calling yourself a sensitive gangsta? Because that literally is like the most viral fucking thing.
That's crazy. Okay, yeah. So sensitive gangster is just someone who's very in touch with their feelings and isn't afraid to emote. Is that the right word?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
To just show it. And gangster is just like, okay, these tears, don't let them fool you, baby. I'll cry while still holding my own toes down. Like, I'm still very grounded, but I'll probably just be crying in the process of standing up for myself.
Okay, that's literally the perfect definition. Someone changed that in the fucking dictionary. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Brooklyn. Shout out to Biggie.
How would you have described yourself as a kid?
I would definitely say I was the kid who would literally just follow people in the park and be like, hi. And then my favorite thing to do in the swings was to make the swings. You know, when you tie the swings up, I'll just be there like, yeah, it's like getting so dizzy. But I definitely used to always like just, even if the conversations didn't include me, guess what? I'm inserting myself into a sandwich. Like, hi.
Amaya, I'm obsessed with you. Okay, who was your celebrity crush growing up?
My celebrity crush growing up, I would definitely say, I have a few.
Okay, name them, bitch.
I would definitely say Jacob Elordi. Yes, especially when he played Nate. I was like, oh.
Okay, he was like I love how you're saying specifically when he played Nate. That's like a little, do you like a bad boy?
No. We did not like Nate. We just like how he looked as Nate. We do not stand with Nate, okay? Oh my God.
I love the clarification.
Yeah.
Okay, what superlative do you think you would have gotten in high school?
What's that?
A superlative is like, you would have been like the class clown. You were made to be famous. You were the most talkative. You would have been known to live in your mom's basement for the rest of your life. You were going to be a professional singer. Like, what do you think people would have labeled you as?
Okay, I would definitely say most talkative. Like, to the point where sometimes the teachers would have to like make me sit outside the room. They're like, but shut the fuck up. But God forbid I want to yap. I'm a yapper.
I love that for you. Okay, what made you want to become a nurse?
So I definitely just the caring side, and I'm a big empath, and I also just felt like I definitely do want to take my education more up. Like, I want to go back to school for my PhD so I could eventually become a professor for nursing students. But yeah, I was just like, when it came down to making the decision of what career path I wanted to go, there was no question. I was like, Nurse Amaya, cute and caring.
Wait, I'm dying.
Yeah.
I would imagine, I think all of us would be so happy if we got you as our nurse.
Aww.
Watching you walk in and smile. Like, I thought about that. Like, when do you think you're going to go back? Are you going to go back to work?
I definitely do see myself but still becoming a nurse. But the thing is, it's like, with my patients, I'm such a bit like, girl, if my patients are crying, I'll probably like shed a tear and just be there for them. Because you have to keep in mind that I'm with people on their worst day, like when they're feeling sick. So I want to be the person, the sunshine of their rainy day. Yeah.
I'm fucking obsessed with you. Okay, if you're going out with your girlfriends in New York, what are you doing? What's like your dream night out plans?
Girl, first of all, I love a girl's night out, okay? Dressing up in heels, going to a truffle pasta restaurant. But yeah, so it definitely will be all of us dressing up in heels, going to a nice restaurant, and going to a lounge. Like, I love a speakeasy. I love a dynamic like this where we're able to actually hear each other compared to like, girl, what you said? What did he do?
That's so real. You're like, I can't hear one fucking thing. You're just nodding, pretending you know what the fuck they're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your longest term relationship?
My longest term was my first boyfriend. We were together for almost 4 to 5 years, 16 to 21.
Oh my God, why did it end?
Affairs.
No.
And like him being unfaithful. And after a while, like a girl, there's a reason why my standards are the way they are now. Because sometimes you have to just go through some shit. So like, girl, a laxative was taken for real. I went through some shit, okay? So now I am who I am now.
That's actually hilarious.
No, seriously.
Wait.
Explosive diarrhea.
How did you find out? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing about you getting cheated on. I'm laughing at you saying explosive diarrhea. How did you find out that he cheated?
I mean, there would be girls DMing me to let me know. Sometimes your girl went through the phone. I'm traumatized with the phone now. I'm like, please turn it away.
Dude.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
And how, after you found, like, how did you have the courage to end it? Because I'm assuming you saw like a couple things, and then how did you know you needed to put an end to it?
At a certain point when behavior just weren't changing.
Yeah.
Like, and then it started to make me feel like I needed to question myself. And like, am I pretty enough? And like, what is there wrong with me? But babe, there's never nothing wrong with you. You're just with the wrong person.
Facts. What do you think it's like to date you?
I really do think it's very entertaining to date me. I'm always saying like the most randomest things ever. But I am definitely like a very nice girl. Like, I definitely want to, after a long day, babe, tell me about your day. Like, I want to listen to you and make sure that you feel seen and cared for.
Do you have a type?
You know what? Like, of course, like, I want to be attracted to someone, but it's the personality that would make me more attracted to someone. So once that personality and I start seeing certain colors, I'm like, where's my exit out?
Yeah.
And then on to the next.
Personality starts first. If you could create a dream man, what would he be like? What would he look like? And what would he do for work?
Okay, so I would say he definitely has to be taller than me, which isn't that hard to find. Your girl's only like 5'3", but definitely like I like somebody over 6 feet. I like somebody who's tatted up. That tattoo, like I feel like tattoos is another way of somebody like expressing their creative style. Like I find that beautiful. And a strong man, but not too strong. Like, you know, like somebody who, I don't like the whole, like, can you, like looks like they're about to pop sometimes. Like, so
fucking
strong,
real.
but not that strong.
Right.
Yeah.
Where like you literally like go to the gym 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Like chill. Okay. What is your biggest turnoff?
My biggest turnoff is men speaking badly about other women. Like, seriously. Especially if they're always, like, talking bad about your ex. Babe, was she really the problem or were you the problem?
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by T-Mobile. Have you ever met someone and they're the total package, right? Well, that's what it's like being with T-Mobile. You will not believe what you can get with Magenta Status, Daddy Gang. First off, it's amazing coverage, okay? You're connected wherever life takes you. At home, overseas, in the air, even off the grid. Plus, you get unbeatable value from day one. And that's not even the best part. You can get perks on travel, dining, concerts, streaming, and more. With T-Mobile, you're a member with Magenta Status from day one, Daddy Gang. So experience amazing value, next level connectivity, and access to exclusive benefits. With T-Mobile, you can have it all. No more settling. We do not settle, Daddy Gang. I love having T-Mobile because it means I have access to Wi-Fi on planes, which is without a doubt necessary right now. Even as I'm heading off to a random trip, I'm like, boom, tuning in, boom, thank you T-Mobile. Plus, with Magenta Status, there are amazing restaurant perks. And when I'm in a new city, I always want to try and just get the best local cuisine. So experience Magenta Status at T-Mobile.com/benefits. You need to tell me about the moment that you found out that you were going on Love Island. Who were you with? Where were you? What was your reaction?
So basically I was with my mom. I was taking her away for her birthday actually in Curacao. So it was just like a very me, mommy and daughter moment. And then I get the phone call and they're like, yeah, so you're definitely coming. And I'm like, what? Like, this is insane. My mom didn't even know what Love Island was or is. So I was just like, listen, there's some scenes that you might have to turn your head away for, but girl, I'm excited to like do the show, do the whole experience.
Did you apply or did they find you?
So they did find me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they sent me a DM. So yeah.
They slid in your DMs.
They slid in the DMs. It go down in the DMs.
Wait. And Amaya, were you a fan of Love Island?
So I never watched a full season.
Okay.
But I feel like once you watch enough TikTok clips, you feel like you know everything that's going on. So I was definitely the one on TikTok like, oh, wait, he did what? Like, I was so invested.
Got it. Yeah, I mean, it is like a full commitment to actually watch a full season.
Yeah.
You watch like 30-something, 40 hours of your life is gone, but it's worth it. Trust me, it was worth it. Okay, most contestants, I feel like, have their family or their friends take over their social media while they're gone. You had no one in your accounts. Why?
To be honest, that was just the last thing I thought or cared about. Like, I honestly really did not care, like, for doing that. I was like, you know what? Let me just go and just really indulge in the whole experience. Like, you know, it was just like, it didn't cross my mind.
Which makes, I think, a lot of people love you even more because I think they're like, okay, this bitch never was in it for the clout.
Oh, hell to the no. Like, literally, I was like, once they took my phone away, I'm like, okay, mom, I'm not getting kidnapped.
You're like more worried, like, mom. So it's called Love Island. One more time. I'm going to be over here in Fiji if you need to contact me. Bye. Were your friends aware of how big the show is? Like, were they excited for you?
Yeah. So my best friend, especially, she was like, girl, oh my God, this is amazing. But I also was single for the first time in a very long time, like for more than a year. And I felt like really confident in myself. So it was a good place of solitude and just me being okay by myself. So then that's when I was like, okay, I'm definitely ready to start dating, you know?
It's a pretty good way to start dating again.
Yes.
Okay. You come into the villa as a motherfucking bombshell.
Grenades.
Girl.
A good grenade.
A good grenade. Wait, let's clarify. Yes, a good grenade. But like, Amaya, you have to explain to me how the fuck would you hype yourself up right before you walk out and have to like make out with all these guys and go into this challenge?
Well, first of all, that is the first time I ever done something like that. My sherry definitely was popped. But like, seriously, it was just self-affirmations every day. Like, I was so nervous. I don't know if you guys like could tell, but I was like, you got this, you got this, you got this. So yeah, I was just hyping my own self up and just telling myself, do not fall, do not like do anything too crazy, but definitely just go all in.
Are you able to like take a shot before you go out, or you're dead sober?
Girl, I am sober as hell. Like, I had to do all of that sober with no tequila, no Don Julio Agafurio. Like, it was literally just me doing me. Yeah.
Raw dogging it.
Raw dogging it. No condoms.
Holy fuck. That's why like I have so much respect for all of you women in these challenges because I'm like, oh my God, I would have to get into a serious fucking place in my head to go twerk on someone and make out with like 5 guys and be dead ass sober.
Seriously.
Okay. How much do the bombshells get to watch before you go in? Like, were you aware of who was coupled up with who at that point?
So I was able to watch like a clip of some scenes, but not the full gist of it. And especially since I got on like early on in the beginning, I think it was like day 3 for me or day 4. I only got to see the beginning. So I didn't really see like how serious certain dynamics were at the time. Very clueless.
Okay. You come in, who do you immediately have your eye on?
Jeremiah with his symmetrical face. He has such a symmetrical face. Like
I never thought about it like that.
he really does.
So do you.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I have a bad ear here that I'm hiding away.
Stop. You literally did your hair today.
That's what I
for
thought.
your...
I was like, wait, hold on. There's a reason why this side is always getting the side that's picked.
That's why we put her in this chair today. We didn't switch because we love her left ear, not the right ear. Wait, I'm dead. Okay, so immediately you were attracted to Jeremiah because his symmetrical face.
Yes, I was like, oh, this man is tall, like, very symmetrical, he's handsome.
I'm fucking dying. Okay, did you feel like you were able at all to like connect with him in that moment because of how kind of serious like Huda and Jeremiah were in the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, it was a very good smooch. And I was like, okay, let me see what happens from here on out. Like, I'm like really down to conversate with him, but we also don't beg, okay, baby? I'm a jogger, but we don't be chasing for these men out here. So once I just wanted to see how the conversations would go. And if it was just going left, I would have been like, all right, thank you, next.
Obsessed. Your first real then connection was with Ace. And bitch, that did not last fucking long. That was like in and out real fucking quick.
Dude, and then now burgers outside. You already know, baby. We were in and then out. Like,
dude, it was so quick. It was like, oh my God, why do you think it fell apart so quickly?
Boundaries and babe, like, okay, no, but to be fair, to be serious, it's just like, that's the whole point of the experience. The more you conversate with somebody, you see if there's a real connection there, and if you and this person, what is the word, compliment each other, like compatible, so it turned out that, girl, like, we were just not compatible in a romantic way. We were just
it almost felt like not even compatible. It was like in the beginning, I think a lot of people on the internet were like, oh my God, this man is giving like he really doesn't fuck with you. And it was all off of you just saying, like, calling him babe. just babe. It did not fuck with him. Like, why do you think that bothered him so much?
I mean, to be honest with you, like, to each their own. Everybody has their own boundaries. However, it was just like, that's really part of my lingo. And I know he did ask the question of like, do you usually call your partners babe or something like that? And I just gradually said yes. I was like, yeah, but like, I guess he thought I was being disrespectful when I'm not going to change who I am or change the way I speak. So like, it's really hard to not have a normal conversation with you because now I feel like I have to think about everything I say.
Totally. You want to be yourself, and if it doesn't work for someone, you're getting the fuck out.
Exactly.
Done. Throughout this season, I feel like a huge conversation online was Ace was kind of like really criticized for trying to be like the leader of the villa. Mm-hmm. How did you guys feel in the villa? Like, did he feel like this big leader, or was that kind of just like portrayed online differently?
To be honest with you, like, Ace just has a very like strong personality, and he's the type of person that if he feels a type of way, he would definitely speak up on it. So I think that's what it was more about, like, compared to some other people. They were very quiet or more of a follower, or like, well, not like a follower essentially, but
I get it. Like, not as outspoken and like speaking up about certain things that are upsetting him. Do you think, because I think like I even felt this way watching it, like, do you think there was any part of Ace that voted out Jeremiah because he kind of saw him as like this threat of like man to man, like I'm kind of competing with this person?
Yeah. So I was trying to get like, the tea during the vid of like, wait, what's going on? Like, what's the beef? Like, why is there like a back and forth between him and Jeremiah? But the guys just personally, from what they said, they felt as if Jeremiah was just it wasn't there for the right reasons.
There was a huge rumor online that Ace and Shelly had secretly been dating before going on the show. We know they met and they acknowledged that, but people were like convinced there was something more outside of the villa. What was your take on that whole thing?
To be honest with you, I believed Shelly when she said that her and Ace like definitely like met outside of the club once. But from what it seemed like, it didn't really seem like they really knew much of each other like before that. I guess it was just that one interaction, probably sliding in the DMs once again, that goes down in the DMs. But I don't think they were like dating.
So it didn't feel like they were playing a game.
No.
And can you clarify, like, because I think maybe it was like Jeremiah or Ace or someone said this in press, like, a bunch of you kind of low-key knew each other from social media. Is that fair to say?
So it's so funny because I knew of Shuddy before going into the villa. We worked with the same photographer before, so he would always post their content, and I'm like, oh wait, like I would hype her up. She's a gorgeous woman. So going into the villa, keep in mind, me and her have never hung out before. I was like, are you Slim Thin? Like, girl, I know you. Like, we follow each other. So we knew of each other. And yeah, it wasn't like.
Okay. So she was the only person you knew of.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Okay. There was a lot of speculation. Can you confirm? Is Ace actually 5'10"?
Man, I'm really bad with height.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
So he was taller than you,
Yes, he was taller than me.
but shorter than Huda?
No.
Wait, how tall
Wait,
is Huda?
5'2".
Wait, she is?
Yeah.
Online it says Huda is 5'9".
No, she is
Oh
not.
my-
She is nowhere near 5'9".
Okay, so maybe he's like 5'8".
5'8", yeah.
5'8".
5'8", yeah.
Okay. Coming in as a bombshell obviously can put women on edge. What was it like? Like, was it hard for you to make friends immediately?
You know, I would have to say the first couple of days were tough a little bit, you know, just coming in as a bombshell, like you said, people could be uneasy with that, or sometimes they already are in a couple. So it's kind of like you're taking away their quote unquote man or boo. So yeah, I remembered like the first couple of nights where I was sleeping, I like cried myself to sleep, and then somebody in the bedroom was like, is someone crying? And I'm like, no, it's just my allergies, bro.
No.
God forbid a girl has allergies. I was like in the bed, like just crying in bed, and then somebody was like, who is doing that? And I'm like, oh, bro, it's just allergies. Waking up with my face all puffy because I'm just sensitive, like honestly, like, and obviously like after a while it didn't feel like that like anymore, but especially with the argument between Ace and I and how I was probably portrayed, it was just like, damn, man, like I'll just go to my corner and be my own best friend.
Dude, that makes me so sad for you. I wish I could have like hugged you while you're like sniffling. That makes me so sad. I think a big moment, obviously I know you and Huda are in a good place now, but when you first came into the villa, the tensions were high. And were you surprised at all by her reaction with the Jeremiah thing and you at all?
Like surprised in a way. It was like, damn, like she really has strong feelings for him, you know, like, and I would always stand up for myself. So I don't think to be like confrontational or anything like that, but I definitely will hold my own ground. But just seeing how serious they were, I was like, damn, like, okay, you could like, that's yours.
That's yours.
Yeah.
We saw her venting about you to the other girls saying, quote, that bitch is fucking messy. Did you know that?
No.
So after the challenge and you guys like kissing, she talked to the girls and was like, that bitch is fucking messy. Did she ever say anything to you about your situation with Jeremiah or no?
No, not really. I mean, I remember one time we were getting dressed in a dressing room, and this was like day 2 for me. And the girls were just asking me like, who are you going to talk to? So then I like slowly named the guys, and there was like a mic drop moment where I was like, and I'm gonna talk to Jeremiah. And then I just like looked at her straight in her face because she was like sitting on the floor doing her makeup to like see like what she'll say. And she was like, you could talk to him, you could explore him. So man, I like messy. Baby, we cleaned up that mess. Where's the broom? The broom was in the corner waiting for me.
I think a lot of people thought, like, especially online, because we're not in the rooms with you guys, thought like, wow, Huda is intimidating. Like, we saw there was a moment with Nick where he was like, I'm so intimidated by you. Like, when you are in Huda's presence, like, is she intimidating? Like, what's the vibe?
Girl, she is the funniest girl I have ever met. Like, the nicest girl. Very motherly, you know? She is a great mommy. So she just has that very nurturing side to her. And I know we did start it off in the rocky place. But, girl, sometimes friendships, the great friendships are like starts from that. And eventually with time, it just was clear that we were really misunderstood, me and her, which made us bond to each other even more. Like like if we just felt like nobody really understood how deep we are with our feelings, so we just bonded off of that, like going on forward.
That makes sense, because I feel like a lot of watching of the villa, like you can tell there's certain people that gravitate towards each other.
Yeah.
And I agree. I felt like you and Huda weren't that close in the beginning, but towards the end, you guys, even if we see like a shot of you guys behind whoever they're like filming, you guys are together talking, eating together. Like you guys kind of really got together, but I didn't know why. And that makes a lot of sense, because you guys had kind of similar situations in a way.
Sure.
Okay, we have to talk about another one of the biggest conversations online was what the fuck went down in the heart rate challenge. Amaya, everyone is like, did Huda take it too far? None of us were there. We couldn't see the angle. Do you think she took it too far with Ace?
I mean, listen, whenever we do challenges, we just really go all in. Like, we don't have a TV, we don't have our phones. This is our entertainment. Like, we're like, okay, we're in an amusement park. Let's just go for the ride. So, seriously. And listen, one thing about my girl is she's a great dancer. She knows how to, when she shakes that booty, it's an earthquake following through. So, I believe that she really just had fun and lost in the moment, like lost in the sauce. Like she's just having fun.
Yeah. She's twerking. It's all going down.
I definitely don't think like she should have been like attacked or.
Because I think
it's just a challenge. It's just a challenge.
It's just a challenge until is it not a challenge? What's happening? I think what happened, because you guys don't get to see the edits that we watch, was like she got on top of him. And then basically why there was this conspiracy theory was we see her flip around, her ass is in his face, and then the next shot it's cut and she's like getting up. So everyone is convinced that she put her ass in his face.
Dude,
can you confirm or deny?
My mouth was to the floor watching the whole performance. I was also mesmerized by the booty. I was like, damn, there's a lot going on. I think it was definitely like face down, ass up, jiggly, like.
Do you think Shelly was in the right for being upset, or was it taken too far?
I would have to say I kind of a little like get Shuddy's point in the way, like, okay, I guess you guys are having the strongest connection currently. But since you guys aren't officially closed off yet, then it's like fair game.
Facts. Okay, I need to know, back to when I had asked you earlier, did you guys get to take shots? Is there music playing in this heart rate challenge, or is it dead fucking silent?
We listened to the same song for like,
no,
I think 2 to 3 times.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, can you play it for me and like sing it?
Girl, it was Nicki Minaj, Starships.
No.
Yes, let's shut this down.
Okay, wait, at least it's Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
I thought it was about to be fucking elevator music.
Oh, no. Oh my God, that would have been so, that would have been so funny. I think I would have not been able to take it serious.
It's like do-do-do-do-do, and you're like, shake that ass. Okay, that makes me feel better that it's Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Like, at least that's like kind of a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, after the heart rate challenge, it felt like a lot of the women's relationships kind of turned in the villa because things got really contentious. Like, did you feel the change in the villa with the women after that challenge?
I definitely did feel like there was tension, especially after the whole Hella situation. Like, it was tense for a couple days.
Can I ask, like, did you feel like the villa was cliquey? Like, were there specific cliques?
I feel like we tried our best to interact with everybody, but I definitely would have to say like there's people who gravitated to each other more, just like the way I gravitated to Huda, like naturally,
Before Huda, and like who else do you think you were closest with?
I would have to say me and Alandria have a great friendship. I remember like when the whole Ace Babe situation happened, I really did isolate myself. I was spending the whole day like crying, and she was really one of the main girls, just consoling in me and also making sure that my feelings are validated and I wasn't being like too much, So I would definitely say her.
Yeah, I feel like Alandria like was so good at having really like calm, thoughtful
Yes.
conversations with the girls, and she was kind of sometimes like a grounding force where she would show up for someone even if she wasn't as close with them.
Yes.
Like obviously she like was ride or die for Shelly, and they were best friends, which is beautiful, but like she did put herself out there in moments because when she saw a girl was kind of down bad.
Yes.
AKA you in that moment.
100%.
Okay, you came in with Hannah, and the other girls ultimately sent her home during one of the voting sessions.
Yeah.
I know you weren't in those conversations because you were also up on the chopping block.
Yeah.
But why do you think, looking back, they made that decision?
Oh, man, that was a really tough night. And everybody knows, like, Hannah, my bombshell sister, we both came in together. So it was like, damn, like, it was really insane. But from their point of view, they just wanted... They said that she already formed 2 strong connections before, and that she will like get sometimes tunnel vision like with the guy that she's currently in the couple with, and in regards to like not being as open. So they said that they wanted to keep me so I could have the opportunity to still possibly find my connection, which thank God I did. And with Iris, they said that they kept Iris because she just started to get to know TJ or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. Do you, I think a
Oh,
lot
wait, was it TJ or
I think it was
Jeremiah? It was one of the
one
guys.
of them at that point. Yeah. But like, what do you think about that? Because I think this season, was the first season that people were kind of being like penalized for having strong connections.
Yeah.
And then people were like, voting people off that had strong connections, which I thought was the whole point of the show. But then the minute people had strong connections, people were like, okay, well then you're done, get off the island. Like, it kind of was confusing. Like, did you guys have conversations more in depth that maybe we didn't see about like the way you guys were gonna approach it?
So when it came down to every elimination, like everybody had a different standpoints in regards to how they want to go about it. They said that it relays more on the people who are standing up there and what's going on with that. But we all did discuss that if no one's officially closed off, we should be open. And if like that's not a conversation that was brought up, they would just, we all just agreed to staying open until anyone is officially closed off.
Okay, so I see. So it's like if you're not closed off, but you're acting closed off, then what's going on here?
Yes.
Because it's like then close off. So we're like, wow, you guys are in a relationship. This is beautiful. But if you're saying you're still open, but you're not actually talking to people, then what's the deal?
Yeah, that's exactly the whole point.
Okay.
Because then it gets messy, it gets weird because and then you guys are acting closed off. So if a girl was to approach the guy that you're currently in a couple with, it will start some whole drama for her. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, out of the guys in the villa, who would you say was your closest friend?
Me and Nick didn't really talk to each other at the beginning as much, but towards the end, Nicolata really became my brother. Like, he is such my brother. Like,
Have you seen the rumor that he wore a wig the whole season?
goodbye. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
Yo, what?
There is like a shot.
That is hilarious. I need to tell him this. This is hilarious.
There is like a shot of the girls' dressing room. And in front of one of the girls, you kind of see this like curly little bundle. And it looks kind of like Nick's head. And everyone's like, was that motherfucker putting a wig on this entire fucking season? I mean, there's no way.
There's no baby. I'm gonna double verify tonight. I'm gonna put tuck on his hair,
Nikki.
But no, he just has good curls.
Okay, that's so good. Okay, let's talk about your next connection, Austin.
Yes.
Okay, can you describe your time with him in 3 words?
Man, explosive. I would definitely say ecstatic, and then towards the end, surprising.
I fucking love you. Okay, you guys were coupled up right before Casa more.
Yeah.
Going into Casa, how much was Austin on your mind once you started exploring things with Zach?
So literally before I left to Casa Amor, me and Austin had a slight conversation of him wanting to take things slow and in a slower pace. And baby, we were already moving slow. No, like seriously, we wouldn't kiss outside of the challenges. We weren't really cuddling with each other. Every conversation we had was very just meaningful. So I'm like, moving slow. Babe, we're already in turtle speed. Like this is gonna take up I was just confused. So with him saying that to me, going into Casa Amor, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to just be open, you know?
You get into Casa Amor. Why do you think Zach ended up choosing you over Alondria at the Casa recoupling?
So during that time, from what he explained to me, he felt like we have more of a romantic connection. And in regards to him being with Olandria, he felt like it was more platonic. So that's what he told me.
Okay. Olandria was given a chance to stay in the villa by recoupling with Nick. How did you feel about the connection? Did you feel like it was genuine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Especially with how they were in the villa prior to that, I feel like they definitely already had that friendship connection to begin with. So and then moving on forward, I know there's him and her had smooches. So I'm like, okay, like I definitely love them together as a couple.
Okay, we need to talk about the Standing on Business challenge. Hidden Valley Ranch now comes in a new easy squeeze bottle. The same ranch you love, just in a new, easier to use bottle. New look, same great flavor. Hidden Valley Ranch is the original ranch, the brand that created ranch in 1954. Recently, Hidden Valley Ranch changed its packaging, moving from the original paddle bottle to new easy squeeze bottle. The new bottle offers a lot of benefits, including making it easier to just get the right amount of ranch out without making a mess and helping you get out every drop. Hidden Valley Ranch is America's #1 ranch. Visit walmart.com/Hidden Valley for a new easy squeeze bottle of Hidden Valley Ranch today. Hidden Valley Ranch, only serious about flavor. Okay, we need to talk about the Standing on Business challenge. Girl.
Sensitive gangster might come out. Hold on.
She's about to start crying again. I'm gonna fucking cry for you. When you walked up to your mailbox, what were you expecting to see on your end?
I mean, I just really did. I was hoping that people would just be honest with me prior to that, because there was a lot of things I found out that night about how people felt that never once said it to my face. So with me, I'm not like that. I usually just say things to people how I feel. I don't wait for a challenge to do so. But I was preparing myself for the worst because of how things rolled out, especially in the first days.
Ace, Austin, and Zach all ganged up on you in this moment. And as a viewer, it was like,
dude,
Amaya, it was so uncomfortable and upsetting to watch, especially just like as a woman, like woman to woman. I was like, somebody fucking go save this girl. How did it feel in that moment standing up there alone?
Oh my God. And plus, people were already not necessarily complaining, but just say I cry too much. So it's like, damn, how can I not cry right now? It was a really, really tough moment for me, to be honest with you. Like to just be on that podium and having nobody but myself at that moment. I'm like, you know what? I just really, it's on my plate. So I'm going to eat up and digest the food. And guess what? Thank you for spilling the tea on how it really feels. But it really did. I was blacking out. Like,
yeah, I can imagine like completely just dissociating in that moment. Cause you're like, just stand here, try not to cry, try not to cry. Okay, I'm crying, try to hold it together, try to hold it together.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced anything like that situation in your real life ever?
To be honest, no. Because like once again, like I'm able to walk away and like block someone when I feel like there's a conversation is just leading to something horrible. But at that moment, I really just needed to embrace it and just stand on business, you know? And on top of that, I had no idea Zach felt that way. And that was the person I was currently in the couple with. So out of everybody, I was like, okay, at least I have somebody to stand up for me. But it was not him at all.
Okay, during the challenge, yes, the guys were basically accusing you of coming on too strong and being too much too soon. To have 3 men all be collectively saying that to you, like, why do you think all of them were that triggered by you?
I mean, my father loves to say that a strong, confident woman, especially a woman who's in touch with her emotions, would intimidate the cowards and people who are not vulnerable and open like that. So it's just more like, I never understood the coming off too strong part, because I never groped anybody. I swear that I started to get so scared of how I felt like I was walking on eggshells. If I looked at somebody for too long, it was just like, yeah, bro, she wants to get married with me the next day. Like, we never spoke about marriage or kids talk. I never groped anybody. Like, they just really started to make me feel like I was just doing too much.
Right. So you're like, I'm not even gonna make eye contact with you.
Right.
Like,
Can I make eye contact with anybody? Or like me, my pinky toe touching their pinky toe is sex to them? And like, keep in mind, guys, we're on Love Island. We're supposed to be, I thought this was a kiss and dating show. And I can't even have my shoulder touching you now, bro. Like, seriously.
It's so facts. I was like, what is going on? Like,
I thought I was going crazy. I'm like,
yeah.
Did I not know what I signed up for? Like, I know I'm a very open sexual girl and love her smooches, but nobody wanted smooches there with anybody.
I will say I lost so much respect for all 3 of those men in that moment too, because I think there's one moment, yes, to voice your opinion. Yeah. But when you start to gang up on someone who is just standing there and getting it from every angle, like, read the room. Guess what? You're going to be on this island for a long time. You can have this conversation privately, but to publicly try to embarrass you, it just was so inappropriate. Throughout the season, you stood up for other women, but no one stood up for you in that moment.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if it was just more of them letting the conversation just be done and be finished. But yeah, it was just like me, particularly, especially like me, like at that moment. But I remember when I walked off, Hala and another islander, I think it was Sierra. Yeah, they came in to comfort me for a little bit. But no, it was my voice against 3 guys. And baby, this voice was loud, okay?
What do you wish someone of the girls just would have said?
All right, guys, like, take it easy. Like, calm down. Just calm down. It was really tough. But I'm telling you, like, out of this whole experience, my skin is so thicker now. Thicker than raw beef, okay? Like, or it's burnt beef. Like, this skin is tough now, baby.
Wait, Amaya, if you actually, like, now thinking back, like, why do you think no one stood up for you?
Maybe they felt the same way, or maybe they just didn't want to get involved. Probably, I think that's what it was. They didn't want to probably get involved in the crossfire that was happening. But though I was taking the bullets like boom, boom, baby, I was KO. I had to walk away. I was game over. I was like, what the fuck? What the fucky is going on?
Had roles been reversed and you were sitting and one of your girls was up there literally like verbally getting the shit beaten out of her, what would you have said?
They would have heard me from across the room. I would have been like, actually, no, I have a question. Like, you're not going to be speaking to anybody like that, especially not one of my girls.
Okay, you mentioned, and let's get to it, someone did stand up for you and speak up for you in that moment. Mr. Brian, how did that change the way that you saw him?
I mean, like, initially, I always thought he was very cute, very, very handsome. But just hearing his voice, because I thought it was just like arguments and people just attacking me. And to the point where one moment I put my head down and wasn't looking up. And then I heard him say, wait, hold on. And I looked up and I was like, my eyes just glowed And I really did feel like he was my knight in armor that night, like just saving me. And after that, I did a double take, baby girl. I was like, what? Brian, you know what? I need to talk to you. Come over here.
You're like, Brian, I bet if I kind of grazed toes with you, you would be turned on, okay? And you wouldn't think I'm trying to fuck you, though. We could have a nice conversation.
Right.
Because you're a grown-ass man. Okay, what made you realize after like initial attraction and loving that he stood up for you, what made you realize you wanted to be in a couple with Brian?
So after the conversations just kept on being so flowy, and I felt like I was being my complete self around him without feeling tamed and without feeling like my wings are being clipped off. Like it really just felt so natural. And I also felt like we had a lot of things in common. We come from the same background. So he like really do understands me in a different way, you know? So yeah, it really started off like from that.
Okay, how did the night in the Hideaway help strengthen your connection, honey?
Oh, baby girl, it was steamy, all right. We were sweating. Like, it really was a great feeling to just have that private and intimate moment because, like, back in the villa, yes, you're able to have private conversations, but there's still people around. And, like, that just forced us to really be just us two. And, like, if we didn't want to conversate with each other, we have somebody else to conversate with. But now it was like, no, we actually do want to talk to each other. Like, we love talking to each other and being next to each other. And the next morning, before like heading back, I remember just sitting down by the jacuzzi with him, and we were just quiet. Like, it was beauty in the silence. Like, I really did feel like I found my best friend where I could yap away, or where we're having our quiet moments. It's like one of the best quality times with him.
That makes me so happy for you because I relate to you, and like I'm a yapper too.
Yeah.
I love talking and I could talk forever, but when you find someone that you can be so comfortable with that silence isn't awkward and you can just be still in yourself, that's a huge sign of like progress in a relationship, that you don't have to do the small talk. Okay, I have to ask, did he end up eating the kitty in the Hideaway?
Eat that kitty in the Hideaway. I said, eat that kitty. Well, he definitely took some advice. We had a great night.
You had a good time.
Yeah.
Did you feel like your physical chemistry was there?
Oh, 100%.
Love that for you. Okay. How often, aside from now the Hideaway, like how often were people actually like hooking up and fucking in the main room?
Dude, well, I don't know if it's like you guys caught on, but we did have a code word, journey. And it kind of traumatizes me now. Like, when somebody outside be like, oh, a journey, I'm like, how dare you? Clutching my pearls. But, like, if we had a code name, but people were having journey, so for sure.
And was it at all ever, like, awkward while you're all trying to go to bed and you're hearing, like, smacking noises?
Like, dude, I'm like, can I sleep? We already don't get enough rest around here. But you know what's like, as you should, baby girl.
Do you guys have sound machines or like earplugs?
The earplugs were not plugging. Like, listen, seriously, those were low quality earplugs because we were so able to like hear things. And I'm like, dude, okay. Especially if there's a couple right next to you.
I'm fucking dying. One of the biggest major turning points of the season that I think the internet truly felt, so I want to hear your take on it, was when America voted you as the most genuine and most trustworthy Islander.
Yeah.
As viewers, we felt like we watched everyone almost shift and kind of treat you really differently, Amaya, like after that moment. Did you feel the shift?
I felt the shift a little bit, for sure. I mean, it was just like, okay, now you want to talk to me? Like,
period.
You know, your girl be clocking it. We didn't have no watches over there, but baby, I clocked certain tea. And it's like, don't talk to me now. I'm okay. School over. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like one of the things that was actually infuriating me personally was like seeing Zach literally tell you that he was basically like disturbed that you tried to kiss him.
Dude.
And then he's trying to climb up on that fucking daybed with you, being like, honey.
Girl, I was so confused. Somebody find me a map because I'm lost. Like, what the fuck? I mean, like, no, seriously. I was confused. He's a grown man. He couldn't tell me no. He kissed me. We were kissing back in Casa Amor. That's why it was, like, uncomfortable. Like, what? That's a strong word.
You literally came at me at the fire pit during the challenge. You're saying how uncomfortable you are around me. You don't want to be with me. You don't like me.
Yes.
And then America is like, by the way, motherfuckers, let us remind you who the fuck is the favorite since none of you know.
Yeah.
We put you at number one and everyone, you see Ace's face and he literally is like,
Ha ha. Ha.
and everyone is like, oh my God, Ace and Zach specifically, it was like, let's watch you two try to figure out how to rearrange this narrative in your head. And let's see. And I was praying to fucking God you saw through Zach's bullshit.
Oh, I saw, girl.
Okay, good.
I don't have 20/20 vision, but I have 20/20 vision at that moment, okay? It was like, dude, why are you trying to talk to me now? And then also, I feel like when the guys were like ranking me, it definitely was just projection. Like, they didn't have I'm like, name the reason. Like, name an example. No examples were being able to made. Like,
that's so interesting.
Yeah, it was just projection.
You don't need to name names, but like, did you feel some of the women also kind of be a little bit nicer?
Some. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need to throw shade, but we don't even need you to name it because as viewers, we clocked it. And I was like, Amaya, you better fucking stand on business now and remember who the fuck you are.
Period.
But I will say, I think, again, why America fell in love with you, Amaya, is because you can tell how genuine you are. The fact that you didn't tell that fucking Zach ass to be like, babe, we're done. Like, I know what game you're playing. You were still sweet to him.
Yeah.
You still even fucking apologized to him. I was gonna be like, Amaya,
girl,
no. You apologized to him.
Dude.
And Ace. I was like, girl, I have to just give you your flowers for a second, but also remind women, like, I think sometimes we are the first people to apologize in moments because we want to make situations just feel like, let's just appease people and let's make it easy and let's not make it awkward. But it's like, why did you speak to both of them that way?
Yeah.
Because they were disrespectful and pushed you to the point that you then had to go back and defend yourself.
Yes.
And then you're being the one that feels like you have to apologize first.
Yeah.
Bitch, fucking no.
Girl. No, exactly.
No.
Seriously.
Another huge moment. There were so many fucking huge moments. I love how people are like, I don't know about this season. Like, how many big fucking moments? We can't even get through enough. And I still have so much more to talk to you about. Okay. A huge moment this season was when Sierra abruptly left the villa.
Yeah.
Can you talk to me just from your perspective as an Islander, what went down?
Dude, literally we all started the morning together and then out of nowhere she did disappear and we all were just asking where was Sierra. I remember asking, I was like, do you guys know where Sierra went? And then same thing with Nick. I was like, Nick, where's Sierra? We all genuinely did not know. So we did not get the chance to say goodbye. We weren't able to see her pack her bags. It literally just happened in the flash of an eye. It felt like very unreal, like in a way. Like, what is going on?
Where were you guys when she clearly went and packed her bags?
We were all in the villa. We literally were all just hanging out.
You were like outside?
Outside.
Okay.
And she was gone. Like, literally gone.
Now knowing, I have to ask, like, why she left, how do you feel about it?
I definitely do think words matter and everyone should be respected, you know? So, like, I just hope that, like, she learns from her consequences, which, you know, she is a grown woman. So, like, hopefully moving on forward, it's just like, this should not be repeated, you know?
Yeah. Okay, we're going to play a game.
Okay,
I'm going to give you a scenario and you tell me the first Islander that comes to mind. Okay. Who gave the best advice?
Best advice, first Islander. I would say Olandria.
Okay. Which Islander crashed out the hardest?
Besides myself, Hala.
Who was the fakest?
Ooh, a fakest. Man, Austin, Boston, because listen, where did this information come from, Austin? Shit.
Which guy was the best kisser?
Ooh, Brian.
Whose clothes did you steal the most?
Ciara's.
Which couple had the most sex in the group room?
Oh my God. Damn. Okay, wait. Helen and Jeremiah when they were together. Ha. Dude.
Whose elimination made you the saddest?
Oh my God. Charlie.
Which couple has the best chance of making it in the outside world besides you and Brian?
I would have to say Alandria and Nick.
Really?
Yeah. Because Iris and Pepe, I don't know, I like nothing against like their relationship. I love them together, but Alandria and Nick families spoke about cookouts already and inviting each other's over to their household. So I really do think that they're going to be a good couple.
Call Her Daddy is brought to you by Tinder. Daddy Gang. You know that feeling of finding an amazing hole-in-the-wall restaurant when you're traveling to a foreign city? There is truly nothing better than having the best meal of your life surrounded by locals where nobody knows you're a tourist. Well, with Tinder's help, you can have more moments like that and get a true taste of the local life. Tinder's passport mode can be the best travel companion when you're looking for a local tour guide in any city in the world. Try Tinder Passport globally to connect locally during your travels or even before you start packing, all while making traveling to a new place feel easier. With Tinder's help, add more plans to your itinerary by matching with a local and setting a date to see the city through their eyes. Passport mode is also a great way to help immerse yourself deeper into the culture and have more authentic experiences while traveling. With Passport mode, there's so much to discover. Explore all of the possibilities for yourself. Tinder, it starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. Okay, we're going to play a game. What is the weirdest place you've ever had sex?
CVS pharmacy. At the bathroom. In the bathroom. Not in public. Not in public, but it was in the bathroom.
What was going on?
We made sure that we didn't touch anything. Like, I touched the wall because I needed to stabilize myself. But we made sure that it was clean, okay? Literally, we went to CVS. I needed to buy some candy. And then we had one smooch. And then he was like, do you want to go to the bathroom? I'm like, okay. I guess it was exciting. It made it more exciting.
A CVS buck. We love that.
Santa Claus, please bring me Christmas presents. I promise I wasn't that naughty.
Okay, what is the most unhinged thing you have ever done after a breakup?
Unhinged means like
you went a little crazy.
Dude. Fuck. There's a lot of moments. Let me think. Brain loading. Oh, I think I called my ex-boyfriend's mom, and I'm like, "What is son raised? How dare you raise a son like this?" And I'm
That's
like,
so good.
yeah.
When you call the mom,
I called the mom, baby. I usually always get my like boyfriends at the times like mom's phone number, but yeah, I'm like, wait, no, mama, sit down. We have to have a talk, okay? What in the world? Where went wrong? Was there any like childhood like situation that made him like this? Like, what is it?
That's so real. Put it on the mother. It's now your problem to take your fucking son, your bitch ass son back. I'm done with his ass.
Right.
Okay, what is the craziest thing someone's ever asked you to do in bed?
In bed? To suck their toes. Like, ew. Guys, sorry, but ew. I'm never sucking a man's toes. Like, what? First of all, they don't even have that much good of a self-care, usually. And now you want me to suck your toes? Like, are they even washed? And, like, guys, let me show you this moment. I went to Miami, like, 2 years ago, and I was on a jet ski with someone, and I looked down, and he had the longest pinky toenail ever. I swear on my baby sisters, I got scared. I was like, I don't know if he use that as a weapon. Like, if somebody's coming to attack him, he'll like just slice somebody with the pinky toenail. But girl, it was long and strong. And ever since then, I kind of do have a little bit of an ache when it comes down to guys' toes.
Wait, were you hooking up with this man on the jet ski?
We were just on the jet ski riding, and we were supposed to hook up. But when I tell you, I was like, girl, bring me back to shore right now. This is not okay. How the fuck you fit your feet in the sneakers? Seriously, with that long toenail, it was like this. I had so much questions.
Wait, Amaya, when someone asked you to suck their toes, what did you say to them?
Oh, hell no. I'm like, don't ruin the moment right now, my love. Like, everything's going smooth like butter. And now you're going to come here with the kitchen knife and just slice me up. Like, hello, calm down. No, relax, my guy.
What is the most embarrassing thing you've ever done during a night of drinking?
Dude, oh my God. Guys, this was when I was like 21. Too much margaritas, just started drinking. Your girl started freestyling rapping on a date. And keep in mind,
Wait, what?
I started to freestyle rap on a date on our way back home. And it was a 1-hour car ride. So it's not like I just did one thing. I was just yapping, talking to myself. And then at first I thought he liked it. But then I go on Twitter and I seen that one, he blocked me on Twitter from seeing a tweet. And then 2, my friend sent it to me and they're like, bro, he just shitted on you. He was like, what would you do if a girl raps the whole entire car ride? And everybody was like, jump out the window. I'm like, oh my God.
Wait, you have to give me, from any recollection you have, a little rap. Give me a little something.
Dude, okay, so like,
You're like, we're driving. I'm driving. Ooh,
right.
Ooh, and you're like,
the
hit it.
margaritas is feeling nice. So it was literally like the Fat Joe lean back instrumental.
Yeah, give me it.
It was like, my name is Amaya, a little girl with a big dream, never get down on her knees if you know what I mean.
Meanwhile, this man is like, I'm about to swerve off the road.
Swerve off. But looking back, it was like, okay, I could definitely see like the fake smiles. Like, get me out of this car.
I also could see like it's fun for a couple minutes, but an hour, like I'm obsessed with you that you're like, let me give you another one. Hold on. Listen to this shit. This is amazing.
Right.
He's like, can I turn on the radio? You're like, no, I am the radio.
No,
I'm
seriously.
obsessed with you. Okay, fuck, marry, kill these sex positions.
Okay.
Doggy style, cowgirl, and missionary.
Okay. Mary, missionary, because eye contact, hello, all in the eyes. Fuck doggy style, exciting. And kill cowgirl. Baby, my knees be tired. Okay, I don't have the best joints. This is why I do yoga and I stretch it out. But we're trying to improve.
Okay, what is your go-to line if you want to start sexting?
Ooh, I would just be like, time to get wet. For both me and him.
I love how straightforward you are. Okay, what has been your wildest sexual mishap?
Mishap, like what?
Like you fell off the bed and you got a concussion, like you broke an elbow,
Oh my God.
You fell off, whatever the fuck, like a disaster.
Dude. So I was having sex with one of my ex-boyfriends, and I guess he got too excited that he farted. But like the fart was so bad that I almost threw up. I tried to act like it was like, okay, like obviously it's natural for humans to pass gas. That's good that you're passing gas, bro. We're all for it. But like we had to stop and move to a whole different room. And I'm like, please don't let this fart linger, because how to the now was so not it.
Did he acknowledge it?
He was like, yeah, it was like, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm sure that was not me queefing. So it had to come from something else.
Why was it one of those like?
It was like that, like literally short, but very, very impactful. Powerful.
Dude, you know what's so crazy is like I feel like that, as shitty as it is, it's like if it's loud, yeah, literally, it's kind of awkward if it's loud, but if it doesn't smell, you're like, okay, that was weird, pretend it was a queef, keep it moving.
Yes.
If it reeks,
dude, I don't know what he was eating that day, but boy, was it. I survived, baby. I almost suffocated. Okay, I'm a survivor. I'm a gas fart person in the sex survivor.
You're so strong, Amaya. You're so strong.
The battles I face.
Okay, what is your weirdest turn on?
Weirdest turn on? I like, okay, like, you know when you're cuddling with somebody and like I love putting my face in their armpits a little bit. Obviously, if it smells crazy, then I'm going to like be like, oh hell no. But if it's a good smell, like Bobby.
You're in there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay, have you ever had a threesome?
No.
Would you ever?
Yes. I would, but not now.
Okay.
Not now. I feel like that's more for like 30s, like when like the sex is like to keep things exciting,
30s. We're gonna save it for the 30s.
30s, yeah.
Love that for you. Okay, Amaya, what is your best skill in the bedroom?
Ooh, man. Listen, there's a reason why my jaw's snatch, okay? Your girl be stretching the jaw out. And I'm proud. Not everybody gets to see the skill. So, like, if you're able to see the skill, Brian.
Girl, I'm proud of you. I am so proud of you. How do you think your life is going to be different now after Love Island? Like, are you going to lean into the fame? Like, what are you thinking?
I definitely do want to engage with my supporters as much as possible. Like, I just want to talk to them and know that, like, my papaya would never change. You get what I'm saying? And I really do want to leave a positive impact on women to know to never settle and to never change who they are. So as long as I keep on sending that message out, whether it's like my mini like get ready with me or vlogs, then for sure. But a goal of mine, like I said earlier, is definitely to get my PhD. So maybe next year your girl will be returning back to school. And for anybody who would want to follow me in that journey, it's more than like I'm open.
Okay, you and Brian. Obviously, we saw you guys. You won Love Island. But now, what do you think this looks like in the real world?
Guys, I'm so excited to be in the real world with him without, like, mics up. And I could just talk to him whenever. And, like, I'm waiting for our truffle pasta date. And I can't wait to meet his family. I know I met some of his family, his Papa Bear, but I need to meet Mommy officially. He needs to come. We're going to be cooking together. There's just so much things that we have planned for us. And I'm just happy to be in this moment with him,
Right.
Have
Have you guys talked about long distance?
Yes.
Like, what are you guys thinking?
Yeah, so we're definitely going to be taking turns seeing each other. And Boston is not far away from me. I actually have cousins and friends out there. So Boston, your girl's coming.
I'm obsessed. You and Brian made history by being the first Hispanic couple to win Love Island.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What does that mean to you?
Man, it's really, really huge because I'm the first generation to be here in America, first generational nurse, like first time for like my parents literally came from Dominican Republic and like didn't have the best like upbringing. So Latino culture to me is very, very huge. So I mean, it's really, I feel blessed and I feel so much gratitude, you know?
No, I think like for the world and especially right now, this was such an incredible moment in history. Like I think sometimes people obviously can look at Love Island and be like, oh, it's just a dating show. But to see you and Brian up on that stage and winning in the world that we're in right now, I think it's probably what a lot of people needed. And for you to be that person to give people that hope and that strength, like it's truly beautiful and incredible, Maya.
Oh
Seriously.
my gosh. Like hearing this from you is really huge. So thank you so much. We feel so supported and so loved. And I'm glad that I was able to, me and Brian were able to be a part of this.
Can I ask you about just quickly, I know we don't have that much time, but like mental health. I think sometimes people look at people on shows and we're all obsessed. We're like, we don't like this couple and we like this person. We don't like that person. But can you just kind of talk to me a little bit about what in maybe not as fun moments in the villa, like what did mental health look like in the villa and like struggles and just like how did people get through when things were dark, just to like understand for people watching, like this isn't all just fun and games, like we're real people.
Like literally we're real people. We have feelings. And I think sometimes like people forget how intense things could be in there. Like when you don't have any interaction with the outside world, you're not able to call your mom and dad and talk to them. Like we're literally just there. But when we have doctors like on like set, like psych doctors, so whenever we really are having a bad moment or we feel like the world is like crashing down due to the intensity of emotions, we're able to take a break and talk to the doctors if needed to be. And everybody has their own way with navigating how they deal with their feelings. But one, for me, was just one, loving it out, and two, just going on a dog and feeling that fresh air and like just embracing Mother Nature.
I'm going to do a couple rapid fire last minute questions and then we're ending. Okay. What is your take on BDSM?
Oh, baby, we love that. We love that, okay?
You do? Love. Okay, how do you feel about Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah, it was Zendaya, right? Right? Wait, I think it was Zendaya?
No.
Oh, wait, no, he's with Kylie.
Yeah, he's with Kylie.
I'm going crazy. Very cute.
Very cute. What is your most irrational fear?
I would have to say sharks. Like, seriously, sometimes when I'm underwater and my eyes are closed, I have like this big imagination of a shark coming to get me. I don't know why.
So do you go in the ocean a lot?
Well, from knee and beyond.
Yeah, that's it. What is your weirdest reoccurring dream?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say getting chased by naked people. No, seriously, like that's one of my night terrors. Have you ever watched the movie Hereditary?
No.
So there was like a scene there where like she just like, I don't know, I forgot it was a he or she, but somebody just wakes up and like there's a scene of like naked people all around them. And like ever since then, that's like really like irrational fear of mine. I just hope I don't trip and fall.
Holy fucking shit.
No, I swear. Watch when you search it up. You're gonna be like, okay, I see what she's talking about.
Okay, fair. If you had a vibrator, if you have a vibrator and you had to name her, what would it be?
Rosa.
Okay, what is a song that will always hype you up?
Ooh, got that only.
What is the weirdest thing you keep in your purse?
I have a lot of weird things in my purse. Backup heels. Because I went out one day in NYC and like a purse as in like a tote bag. And then my heel literally broke. So then ever since then, I was like, no, we need to bring backup heels because girl, we're not ever going to be limping like that again. Yep.
Do you ever wear flats?
I wear flats sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Who is your dream threesome?
Let me see. Kim Kardashian.
Oh, that's good.
She is hot as fuck.
What message do you hope viewers take away from your time on the show overall?
To just really stay true to who you are. Never change for yourself. Even when people are making you feel like, okay, what's going on with me? What's wrong? There's never nothing wrong with you, baby. Like, shine. And if you're bright as too light, guess what? Put some motherfucking shades on, bitch. Like, let your sun bright and illuminate.
You obviously have gone viral for the songs that you love to make up when you're alone. Can you sing us a little something to close out your Call Her Daddy interview today? Give us a little Call Her Daddy, Amaya. I'm going to close my eyes and just vibe.
Okay. Call Her Daddy is on the show with Alex Cooper. We are here to glow. Call Her Daddy, you know what it is. Hey, let's get to the biz.
Honey, you're about to get a record deal. No, Amaya, truly, thank you so much for coming on. I feel like it is such a pleasure to sit down with you. You were such a bright energy in the villa, but to get to know you today, you're so funny, you're so charismatic, you're so loving, and I'm so happy that America made the right person famous.
Oh
Seriously.
my God, Alex, thank you so much. And girl, I love listening to all your podcasts. So once I got the news, I was like, there's no way. The Alex. So this was a huge, huge moment for me. Thank you so much. And you're beautiful inside and out.
I love you. Amaya, Call Her Daddy. We did it.
Yay!
Love you.